Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 2 of this Let's Play RimWorld. This is The Usual Suspects 2. So, in the last episode, we got everything going. We have named the usual suspects: Mordred, S. Black, Ziegler, Ulberich, Cathra, Blom. And as I said then, if you would like your own name added to the list, then please do let me know in the comments below. It is a fairly long list, though. So, in the last episode, we did start building our base over here, and I was pretty happy with that. However, right at the very end, we realised we can't actually defend this, because shallow water, we can't build on it, which means that we can't put walls there. It is solvable, however. I was looking around thinking, we could build somewhere else. But you know what? I like this position. I want to build here. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete everything that we've built already. We're going to shift it up. So basically we're going to start... Well, we're going to assume that we'll have to dig out some of the wall over here. We'll set up the food storage like that. And we'll then put a wall along here and a wall down here. We'll probably make it 1 or 2 levels. I haven't entirely decided just yet whether it's going to be curtain or not, and we'll use embrasures basically to defend ourselves along that area. However, I did promise to increase the price of embrasures, and I'm fairly sure I have. I should really have checked what price they were when we started out. Regular walls are 5, embrasures are now 15. I thought I'd increase them to 10. Apparently it was actually higher, so I wonder if they have a base price of 5 and then that is then modified by the mod files by +5, and I changed that +5 to +10, which then makes 15. I guess that's how it works. I don't know for sure. I should really have checked how much they were previously, but I didn't. I'm an idiot, I know. But if that hasn't worked, and if you happen to know how much an embrasure should cost, this is the ED embrasures mod. Do let me know in the comments, and I will investigate again. It's a bit of a pain. Like, the Steam mods are kind of hidden away. They're all numbered rather than named, so it's random numbers, and basically digging through it, and eventually got to a file which identified that as ED embrasures. I was like, aha! And then I did the modifications. Right, enough talking technical. Let's get back to the building. So first things first is we are going to have to cancel everything that we have currently positioned, like so, and then get back to building up here. So what I'm thinking about is we still want the 15 by 15? Yeah. Then we want a 15 coming down here, and 15 coming along here. So that is technically the 15 by 15, which then has a door in the center. Like so, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Marvellous. And then a wall where the two dissect. Excellent. So that is that location sorted. Now we were going to build everything kind of under one roof. So I think we're still going to do that. We're going to do a 9 by 7. Here, then I guess we'll do the same thing here. We will have a small corridor. That's a single. I don't like single corridors. We could do a triple corridor. Make this a really grandiose kind of place, although the room would then be smaller. Not necessarily a bad thing, though. So we sink it in, like so. And it would actually give us another defensive point. You know what? I quite like that. Especially as this is leading to the main area. Yes, I do like that. So that is a 9 by 9. So we want another 9 here. And then another 9 here. Yeah, I like this. Oh, except that is now... No, I don't like this. Bad. Sorry if I seem a bit hyper. I've just finished doing a 7.5 hour stream of Hearts of Iron. It is now 3 o'clock in the morning when I realised, oh, I haven't actually done RimWorld or Crusader Kings yet. And rather than sleep, I'm going all hardcore and doing this, and for some reason that sends me hyper. Although I haven't actually drank that much tea, so I'm kind of surprised. Right. So we've got these 2 rooms. I guess we just kind of build backwards. We gather the rooms around here. I mean, it's kind of annoying that this is right here, actually. But I also really like the idea that it is. What we could do, actually, thinking about it, how wide's this? This is a 6. This is about a 6. Oh, close enough. Then we can just do that, and then we put a door here, and then it's just long the other way. Yeah, I like that. So yes, we are wasting a little bit of space, but not a huge amount. And then this was a, what was it, 9? 9. And then I guess we'll have much the same thing going here. Yes. Actually, these will probably be offset more than they currently are. And also, it kind of depends how much of a defense we have here. So if we do this as 6, then we're going to have basically no defenses. So I think that this is going to have to be a defensive area. This will just be an area with 4 rooms. Doors in the middle. Alright, it's kind of an interesting keep-like structure. I quite like that. I do like that. And we can put guns or turrets or something in here. Marvellous. Right. I would say, basically, get on and build it. What I was trying to do is zones, growing zone, fill that out again. Right, everyone should have a job. Does everyone have a job? Because you should. You do. Marvellous. Oh, and I need to replace the stockpile zone in here, which is going to be for everything. Cool. So we have some food zones going up. We have this. I do want you to finish digging this area out. We want to place some kind of fortified entryway here. And then this area can just kind of remain open for the moment. So what I will do, I think, is plan out how and where the walls will be. So if we do have the double space in front, then the walls will be something like that. And then I guess we could have some kind of firing gallery in there or something like that. But initially the walls would be like this. We would need some other kind of wall out here. So in fact we could kind of zig in, zag out, whatever. We can have some kind of more complicated entryway. So it could theoretically be a wall, something like that. I don't mind that. It's going to be kind of weird running over the our like internal food store, but it's not the end of the world. Then I guess we will inset the bedrooms and stuff into this. Yeah, I guess. And where will we want the food storage? I think the food storage is going to have to be back here. Or we could actually have the food storage kind of in here with a door coming here, then you have less way of going round. That's not too bad. Right, you guys are carrying wood supplies. Yeah, we're going to have to haul quite a lot of things. Everyone is getting on with that. Let's speed things up a bit. That needs to be dealt with. Alright, we are starting to construct. Excellent. Let's have you all hauling the wood. So, who's this? Ziegler and Mordred. I need you to actually just haul the wood. Rather than building, because you won't carry as much otherwise. And is anyone else going north? No. I mean, we also kind of need to get some hunting going. And some other food preparation. Because we are very low on food. We don't have that much pemmican. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to flag you guys for hunting. Although we don't have any refrigeration because we are Neolithic again. So we're going to have to deal with that too. So it is going to be just mass producing pemmican. We're going to be surviving off pemmican again for a while. So yeah, we will flag you guys for hunting. And we'll have to get some more mining going. I'm excited about it. I like this design already. So first thing is first we're going to have to mine out that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay, and then we are going to plan everything else. Alright, so if that is our internal kind of thing, I do like the idea of having like our kitchen and our storeroom over here. So I guess our main entrance would be kind of in this. And I guess we would dig this out as a main entrance, which would allow us to use this for something. Maybe a weapon storage or something like that. I don't know. With some kind of crazy entry here. And then that would mean that all of this is then closed off. Although that is then the entrance. So what we probably want to do is this, rather than that. Still gives us a tiny little pathway here. I kind of wish it was a... Yeah, no, a single is probably alright. Single is alright. We'll be able to get a double down here is the only thing. So I might just make a little turret here so we can shoot anything that comes that way. That's not a bad idea either. This is fine. This will be the entryway. We can then... We could actually plan the... No, I do want the food storage in here, so they have to come in like this. So there is nothing stopping us making this the food store. Or even the kitchen. So let's plan on mining that stuff out. Yeah, we'll have this as kind of the kitchen area here. And then I guess we could have a small prisoner room here. Because we do want the prisoner rooms near the kitchen. The prisoner room should probably be a bit bigger. This is a lot of underground stuff, which is just calling for infestations. There's not much else we can do. I guess actually we could expand out this bit, though then it wouldn't... No, it would still be a keep. It's fine. I mean, I'm wasting space here. We have all of this still, and we can just expand the keep out like so. So let's remove you. Don't know why I didn't just square that off. I think that's totally fine. And we could also create another little tower here, like we did previously. Yes, I think that's alright. And then... would touch all the way, which would mean you'd have to go all the way around. Unless we put in a second doorway. Or we just build... No, it still needs to be flush to this wall so it can be blocked off completely. Because against manhunters, we do want to be able to shut doors and stuff. It's just the regular raids that we want them to shoot back at us because it was just too easy otherwise. So if that's going to be the entrance, we could even have 2 entrance ways, so easy access. Then yeah, I think the food storage is going to have to be here. We could even have it coming all the way back here with another entrance to this. You know what? I don't mind that. And then this eventually will just be a massive, massive, massive food storage. Where will the vents come out? I kind of like the idea that the vents will come out over the water, though that is only shallow water, unfortunately. It would be nice if it was deep. So I guess the vents would basically just poke out the back here. That's a long way away from this area, though. We don't really have anywhere else to put the vents, unless we pad it backing up into a room, which is, again, not impossible. We could well do that and then use basically the coolers to heat up the room here. In fact, we should probably put a vent here and here. We don't have any steel right now, I don't think, but we can get steel easily enough. Where are vents? They're there. Vent there, vent there. You know what, I think I will just have it kind of backing up into either this or into this. And just like that. Mordred, are you getting wood again? You are. Can you haul it all? And then I think we are going to have to do some wood cutting and some hunting. Oh, we are hunting. Right. Which means that we need to do something with you. We're going to set up a butcher's thing right now. butcher table here. And then a fuel stove temporarily here. And we're going to have to flag some trees for cutting because we're going to be out of wood otherwise. Of course, this is the mass deforestation thing. It's kind of the standard for this game. Right, mass deforestation. We could actually do some foraging. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Let's also set some stuff for harvest. We're going to get some. Okay, cool. So we have a little bit of food income, at least. And the other thing that we do need is a joystick, also known as a pin. Just put that by the little food area. Cool. Hopefully you don't cause them to attack us, because that would be kind of bad. Alright, you are still building. Good. Are we just shifting stuff from really far away at this point? We are. That's okay. And we are doing a lot of cutting here, which means we're getting a lot of wood. You're only carrying 20. No, you're going to carry the lot, buddy. 75. Right, we've got some of that. Excellent. Right, let's set up some beds. We'll try and get the beds up for tomorrow. We're going to need 6. 4. 5. 6. And that's only 4 bedrooms right now. We'll sort out the rest later. Not a problem. These need to be hauled not into here. We're going to need a dumping zone. Which, for the moment, we'll put here. Can theoretically put a dumping zone out there, but I doubt you can actually put anything there. Yeah, chunks. We're going to turn off chunks for you. Alright. So we've got some food. We've got some wood coming in. We'll set this up. I mean, I guess we could even just mine this whole thing out to give us even more space. So we could turn this into like a shooting bunker, because they'd have to come this way and then have the doorway here. And really try and force them to come across the shallow water, because it really reduces your walk speed doing that. We could have a complicated entryway which our own people use here, and we just leave open. Yeah, I think I quite like that. The other thing that we need is a research bench, of course. Was that here? It was. Requires, whoops, steel. Which we can do. We can just mine some of this out. Right, so let's flag that for mining. Right, we need someone mining more. Well actually, who's going to be the one doing the least right now? You are hunting and cooking, so not you. You're going to be wardening and then planting. You can be mining. You are going to be negotiating, then hunting. I kind of need you to do that. You're going to be handling and then constructing. I kind of need you to do that. You're going to be cooking and then growing. I need you to do that. And Mordred, you're going to be constructing. Alright. Just having Blom do it on his own is probably enough at the moment, actually. These guys, I would like to be of good quality or better. Hopefully that's done in time. Yes. Area revealed. That's just a tiny little area. It's fine. Okay, we're getting a roof, which is awesome. We do still have wood up there. You guys are playing with the pins. That's fine. Mordred, hauling wood. Grab a bunch, please. Right, that wolf needs to be used. Like soon. Let's have you finish the butcher table and then we can get the pemmican made. And then bills, add bill, butcher creature. Aha! Now this is the changey thing. We don't want it best. There we go. This is awesome. Details. How do I say minimum? And you can also flag who does it. which is pretty nice. I don't just want one though. Oh, I see. Yeah, do that one forever. Okay, so I guess it's kind of clever in how it does stuff. Butcher creature forever. Oh, I see, that's just the do forever. Interesting. Alright, cool. I like this. So now we have some meat which spoils in a day, so we need to get that stuff cooked up. We're going to make pemmican, because it lasts longer, although we could do simple meal. No, we're going to do simple meals. We're going to say that priority is there. Anyone can do it for now. We want, until we have 15 with a minimum of 5. Drop on floor. Then pemmican, we're going to do forever. Drop on floor. And then the details, we want a minimum cooking skill. Do we need a minimum? I'm not sure we need a minimum, actually. What is our cooking right now? 1. Yes, we need a minimum. 4, 4, 5. Alright, so I think the simple meals minimum will be 5... No, it will be 4. It will be 4. For now, we can always up that later. And then on here, this can be literally anyone. And in fact, I don't want you doing that if your skill is already 5. Okay. And there we go. Production. Boom. Zooming along. Okay, cool. Working on the bed, so that's not going particularly well. And we've already used up our wood supply. So let's start chopping some more wood. And is there anything else we can harvest? Yes. Alright, and then research. What are we going to need first for research? Stone cutting, so that we can actually get the embrasures and walls, proper walls up and built. That would be cool. Now I think because those two have the same skill, that's why they're both doing that job. I would like you to haul all of the wood, not just a little bit though, please. Pretty pleased with the cherries on top. You are going to be cutting wood. I think we need to flag a little bit more for chopping, because we're going to be going through a lot of wood, especially at this stage of the game. Well, this is a pretty good start, I have to say. I'm pleased with this. And then once we have stone, I think we'll start positioning the stone walls. We don't have any pyromaniacs, so I'm not as worried about that stuff. Right, all the beds are made at least, so we have a place to rest. They are still flagged for destruction and rebuilding. That's fine. I like my little keep. It's a cool keep. I'm pleased with this. We are going to need to find a way of dealing with the fridge, though. Other than just freezing enemies, because we saw in the Viking track that doesn't always work. Or actually, in my experience so far, it hasn't worked at all. But I'm sure it will. Just didn't work then. We need defences, we need a I thought I said a word research project. I did, don't say. Oh, I have to press research. Yeah. So how much pemmican do we produce? Not a huge amount, but we do have enough meals at least to live on. Rice plant is growing nicely. Now we do actually need to set up some more farm land, which will have to be all out here, unfortunately. So growing zone. We're going to set up another rice paddy here, I think. And then we want another one. I mean, we're pretty good at growing. So we'll set this one to be corn. That'll be our long-term food supply. And then finally, this is probably what we should have planted first. This one, which will be heel root. Let's hold out on that one for the moment and then get these ones done. Alright, Olberic's doing the heel root. Marvellous. You guys are still working on that. Okay. Catherine's doing the rice. So are you. You guys probably don't have the skill to do the heel route, so I am totally fine with you working on that. I might actually make the grand entryway bigger. Oh, I have some ideas how we could do this, actually. Yes, this is definitely going to be the grand entryway. And what I'm kind of thinking is we'll have a tunnel within a tunnel, so we can shoot into it as they're trying to get through from the sides. I like that idea. I wish there was a way of taking a note and saying, this is what you were planning to do. Do it. And this is actually undercover, technically. Expand the roof to that. I feel kind of weird that we're running over the rice paddy, but I don't see any better way of doing it. And I'm not going to make that much of a fuss about it. It's fine. Alright, you guys are planting. Ah, we have another person who can do heel route. Excellent. Alright, that's all getting done pretty nice and quick. Yeah, food poisoning is going to be an issue. How are we doing on food supply? 5 meals. We're probably going to need to hunt something else. We could probably do with a... Oh, where are they? Basic manager desk. There it is. Put one there. And see to it that it gets built. Are you just bringing... Yeah, silly amount of wood. Don't get just silly amount of wood. Get proper amount of wood. Bring it all back. Thank you. Alright, and then we're going to say... Go ahead and plant that. Okay, so we have the manager desk, so we can now open up the colony manager, and we can say, hunting. We want everything hunted. No, we don't. Buffalo, gazelles, do not hunt grizzlies, do not hunt cougars, do not hunt lynx, emu, ostrich, turkey, alpaca, megasloth, hare, squirrel, boom rat, no. Raccoon, rat, deer, ibex, wild boar, tortoise, boomalope, warg, timberwolf. I don't want you to bring in that much meat, though. I would like 100 at any time. Manage. And likewise actually with foraging, I guess. Forage everything, I want up to 100 at any time, because we don't have a way of keeping it cool. At least until the lead up, or actually until winter. Like the beginning of winter we can do more. I'm actually getting a fair amount of research done. Not all the beds got made. Can you please prioritize that, buddy? Thank you. So I think that we're going to call it at this point. In the next episode we'll need to think about some better sleeping arrangements rather than just 4 bedrooms. We'll need to work out where to put another 2, maybe outdoor ones, possibly. Or maybe dug into here. I mean, this isn't very expansive. We won't be able to expand our capacity very well, but at least for an initial setup it's not going to be too bad. But there you go. This is kind of the keep. It actually looks like a keep with that fancy entranceway, so I'm happy with that. We're going to have another entranceway here. This is going to be a real castle. I like this. This is cool. This is a good vibe. Anyway, that's it. So thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then please do consider subscribing. And if you have any tips or advice for me, then do let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.